Alright, so yesterday I uploaded the vlog from Richmond versus Hawthorn. The next night I went to Melbourne versus Geelong. It was a pretty cool game. I sat in the Ponsford stand, which is behind the goals. Not really used to that at all because I don't really sit behind the goals. I normally either sit in like a pocket or near the 50 or just on the wing. So yeah, bit different sitting behind the goals. Haven't sat behind the goals since like dream time a couple of years ago probably. But yeah, over 91,000 people there. It was a couple hundred more people there than the night before, and the D's fans were very up and about. So yeah, just a quick story. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know about this. But after the game, a pretty nice bloke thought that I was a long-suffering Demon supporter. He came up, he put his arm around me and he said, "How did you like that one, mate?" And I felt bad for him because, you know, that's the type of thing that kind of happened with Richmond supporters last year when we finally won a final and I was there. And I'm like, oh, poor bloke, you know, probably picked out a kid. Yeah, I had to break the news that I was a Tigers supporter, but I've been through, you know, the same sort of pain. And, you know, everyone wins a premiership eventually. But, yeah, that was just a quick little story about the bloke. I felt pretty bad for him. And, yeah, none of my friends, my two friends who came with me were Demon supporters either, which was pretty hilarious. One was a Cat supporter. And, you know, that went pretty well for him. As you all know, the Cats were absolutely shocking, but they weren't as bad as Sydney today, I don't reckon. Speaking of Sydney, just want to quickly touch on it. They are absolutely horrible when Buddy's not firing, and they have one scoring option and one option to get them going, and that is Buddy. And no one else can really present themselves to score. I think Hayward was their second highest goal scorer this year. And yeah, their play was appalling. We have two big semi-finals set up for next week. We have Hawthorn versus Melbourne and Collingwood versus GWS. If you're wondering who I want to get up, it is GWS and Melbourne. If you're wondering who I think will get up, it is Collingwood and Melbourne. So that sets up a Richmond versus Collingwood prelim and a West Coast versus Melbourne prelim. That's just my quick thoughts. Anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the future. Have a good one.
Make sure the marker is facing upwards and forwards. As soon as it says go, you go.
I'm waiting till the players are out of the ground, then I'm going to take my photo. Bit different from last night. There was on the footy environment.
Yeah, I think we got this system here.
Oh, do you reckon that's Q33 then? Yeah, the boys. We got booted out of our seats. I got it on record as well.
You have to upload that, surely.
Yeah, surely you have to include that. Yeah, 100%. Hopefully they can hear it. So you guys.
kneeling for the anthem in the NFL. He has a lot of touches though.
There could be a 7th.
To set the G on fire, to raise hell. Half time in the Ponsford stand. 87k here. You'd say. Not see. Off kick. That's more than last night, a couple hundred. No one likes Dangerfield.
Don't worry, boys, you got a second chance.
It's all for Maxi gone! You can see Amy Park. Pretty fancy. The Cats are not happy, they are taking it all in. Happy D's, unhappy Cats. Semi-final D's. God knows where the Cats go from here. Whoa, wowee. Top of the G, fellas, there's the blokes walking.